One of the things that has come about just recently because of the additional state checkoff dollar has been this medical doctor, this MD outreach program. The program was really trying to focus on medical doctors that were seeing 300 plus patients a week, and these patients were ones that had high cholesterol. And so their recommendation was that they should either decrease or stop eating beef. And we knew that that was bad information. We have the nutrition research. As I said from the very beginning, research is the foundation of what we do, and we want to make sure that we have sound science and we have the correct answers. And so we had that nutrition research, but we need to get it into their hands. And so we have reps in some of the metropolitan areas across the state, and their sole purpose is to go in and meet with these doctors and their staff to talk to them about beef nutrition and to help them understand what the current research says about beef nutrition, and that there is no reason to limit or withdraw beef consumption if you're on a high cholesterol diet. And the nutrition research actually says the opposite. And so we've had some really good response in the short time we've been doing this, and we're really excited about the outlook on how this could affect beef consumption and beef demand. If we're able to get doctors who are currently saying don't eat beef to stop saying that and to start talking to their patients about the current nutrition research. We know that all these programs that go on really comes down to one thing, and that's, are they purchasing beef? We know that there's going to be two main places you're going to purchase beef, and that's going to be at a retail store and at a restaurant. And so we can do a lot of things, but when it comes down to it, we need to be doing programs at retail stores. And so with the way beef prices are right now and being high, one of the things that we can do to help increase the purchase of beef and to help drive and keep that top of mind is to partner with other retailers, or to partner with other companies, both national companies and state companies, to do some promotions, to do some couponing, and to help bring down that price of beef. And so we do it in a variety of stores across the state, from Kroger's to H-E-B's to Brookshire Brothers, Costco's. We try and do couponing in a variety of stores to try and reach a variety of consumers, and work with some of these companies that can leverage the dollar that we put in, and they can put in a few more dollars, whether that be a Lone Star beer or a St. Genevieve wine, the beer and wine companies, the Fiesta brand seasonings, the craft barbecue sauces, those type of companies, to bring them in and be a part of the promotion, and really help leverage the dollars that we put in and help get more coupons out there to reach more customers. And so a lot of this will take place during the summer, during the grilling season. Obviously the grilling season in Texas is a lot longer than what you see in other states, and especially other countries, but because of that, we want to make sure that we're keeping beef top of mind during that grilling season, where we know that consumers are looking for that good steak or that good hamburger to put on the grill. And then also there's a big education piece of these retail and restaurant operations, and we know that making sure that their staff understands the most current research about beef, understands how to utilize it to be most profitable, because they're the ones that are going to be out there selling it to the end consumer. So whether that be a Cisco or a Benny Keith, US Foods, talking about beef and trying to get it into more restaurants, trying to talk to chefs about it, we want to make sure that their sales reps truly understand beef, understand how to cook it, understand how to cut it, and then can sell that into the restaurants and give them every advantage to be able to sell that into the restaurants. And then of course at the retail store, whether it be an H-E-B or Kroger, Brookshire Brothers, just like we talked about, we try and be all over and try and help their meat market managers and their production guys understand how they can be more profitable with beef, because if they can see the profitability of beef, then they're going to want to sell beef. And so even though prices are high, there's still opportunities to be very profitable with beef, and so we want them to truly come out from behind the meat case and go sell the beef. And so one of the programs we've been able to do, specifically here at Texas A&M, has been working with the Texas AgriLife Extension Service and partnering to train these meat market managers. They know how to cut beef just fine, but get them out in front of the consumers, help answer the consumers' questions, and really help them understand what this sea of red is. Because if you think about standing in a meat case, you've got hundreds of cuts in front of you of beef, pork, and even some chicken, and trying to figure out what you're going to cook that night can be overwhelming. And so outside of a ribeye or a strip or a hamburger, a consumer may not know many beef cuts. And so we want them to get out from behind the meat case and really help a consumer make that decision. And if they pick up something that may be good for stir frying, explain how to stir fry, give them cooking tips, things like that that can help really sell that beef, can also help the consumer have a better eating experience and a better cooking experience, which we know that if we can do that, then they're going to come back and they're going to buy it time and time again. And so we rely a lot on these education programs to help, again, reach those influencers that are then going to be talking to the consumers about our product.